Ah, my precious little coins. Each one of them has its own story. But do you know what's most important? They all grew because I followed my golden rules. And today, I'm going to share the secret to my success. The incredible 15-65-20 formula. Now, tell me, who wouldn't want a vault full of riches? But here's the trick, my feathered friend. It's not just about how much you make, but how you take care of every single coin. Yes, even the smallest coin can turn into a mountain of gold with the right strategy. I'm living proof of that. When I was a young duck, I started with just one polished nickel. I worked hard, invested wisely, and, of course, kept a sharp eye on my spending. That's why today, I'm here, swimming in this golden sea. And you can do it too, as long as you follow my advice. Now, tell me, do you know how to turn a simple coin into a treasure? That's exactly what I'm going to teach you in this video. Stick around until the end, because I'll be handing over the key to your very own vault of riches. Yep, a secret so valuable that not even my nephews could get it out of me. Get ready, my dear financial adventure, because in this video, I'll be sharing the best tips from Patópolis. You'll learn how to save, invest, and, of course, how to enjoy your wealth the right way. So, are you ready to open the doors to your fortune? Let's start this journey to turn your coins into real treasure. Don't waste a second. Every moment is worth its weight in gold. I, Uncle Scrooge, one of the richest and most clever ducks in Patópolis, have always been known for my knack for making money grow. But what many don't know is that the real secret to my fortune isn't just in investments. It's in the way I've prepared myself for life's financial storms. When a big financial storm hit Patópolis, I wasn't worried about my vault, I say with a sly smile. That's because I always set aside a portion of my income for emergencies. I knew that even when times were tough, I'd have a gold reserve to protect me. I always tell people the first thing they should do is build a solid emergency fund. Start with 15% of your income. It might seem like a lot, but it's enough to keep you afloat when things get rough. You'll see how comforting it is to have that safety net, I say with a chuckle. Now, how do you do that in practice? I've got a simple trick. Start with a piggy bank. That's right, a piggy bank. It might be small, but the important thing is to get started. Over time, you'll increase the amount until it covers 6 months' worth of expenses. That's the minimum you'll need to be safe, my friend. I laugh when I remember. Did you know that 7 out of 10 ducks in Patópolis don't have an emergency fund? Don't be one of them. Life is full of surprises, and if you're not prepared, it could be too late. I believe that true financial security begins with this simple habit. Once you have your emergency fund, you can invest with more confidence, knowing you're protected from unexpected storms. Now that you've got your gold reserve, it's time to make your coins work for you. Want to know how to multiply your fortune? Now that you've got your emergency fund in place, it's time to take the next step toward real wealth, making your coins work for you. And that, my friend, is where investing and compound interest come into play. Imagine you've got a coin. If you just leave it under your pillow, it won't do anything. But if you invest it smartly, it can grow, and over time, you'll see it multiply. Let me show you how this works. Starting early gives you a huge advantage. The sooner you start investing, the more time your money has to grow. A coin invested at 20 years old grows way more than one invested at 40. The secret: compound interest. It's like planting a tree. The sooner you plant it, the faster it grows, and before you know it, you'll have a beautiful shade to enjoy. If you wait too long, you'll have to wait even longer to see the fruits. Margarita started investing when she was 20, and her money grew exponentially. Donald, on the other hand, only started investing after he turned 40. Now he wants to reap the rewards, but Margarita's tree has been bearing fruit for a long time. So, here's the tip, I say with a twinkle in my eye. Invest in a variety of assets. Don't put everything in one place. Diversify between stocks, real estate, or even small businesses. The goal is to make your money work for you, not the other way around. And remember, it doesn't matter how well you invest if you don't keep your spending under control. Stay focused, make your money grow, and spend wisely. Because when you're in charge of your finances, the sky's the limit. Did you know that Albert Einstein called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world? Even he understood the power of every penny. Don't underestimate the power of time and compound interest. But be careful. There's no point in investing wisely if you don't control your expenses. Now that you've learned the importance of saving and growing your wealth, it's time to talk about something fundamental: controlling your expenses. And here, my friend, the golden rule is clear. I manage 65% of my income for my basic needs. That's right, only 65%. The rest goes into savings, investments, and yes, even some fun, responsibly, of course. I smile as I remember one of my great adventures in the business world. Let me tell you a story, I say with a mysterious tone. Once, while I was on a gold hunting expedition in the Patópolis mountains, I almost lost everything. Do you know why? Because I was spending more than I should on unnecessary things. My expenses were out of control, and without a plan, financial disaster was just around the corner. But in that moment, I learned a huge lesson. Never, ever let your expenses take over your life. I cut out everything non-essential and focused on what mattered: rent, food, transportation, and, of course, that all-important investment cocktail. In no time, I turned things around, and the gold I was searching for was within reach. So, how are you handling your expenses? Have you ever looked at your spending habits closely? It can be eye-opening. I've always kept track of every penny. My advice: write it all down and analyze your fixed expenses. There's always something you can renegotiate. Your phone bill, your gym membership. Negotiate. Don't be shy about asking for discounts. If you're paying more than you need to for something, you're literally throwing coins away. Don't let that happen. Now, here's an interesting fact. Did you know that a simple cup of coffee every day can add up to hundreds of coins by the end of the year? Just think what you could save by cutting back on small daily expenses. Every little coin counts, my friend. Once you've got a handle on your expenses, you'll be ready to take the next step. And trust me, this step is the most fun of all. It's time to enjoy yourself responsibly. Oh, and don't think that being financially responsible means you have to give up fun. I, Uncle Scrooge, know that keeping your spirits high and your focus sharp requires setting aside 20% of your income for leisure and personal pleasures. But of course, it's all about being smart and planning ahead. Let me tell you about a memorable trip I had on my golden airship. I say with a nostalgic smile. I was soaring above Patópolis, gazing at the city below, when I realized something important. Despite all the gold I had accumulated, what truly mattered was the present moment. I was enjoying myself, but I also knew that this time of leisure was recharging my batteries. I always say, spending part of your income on fun isn't a luxury. It's an investment in your well-being. But you need to plan for it so you can enjoy these moments without guilt. The last thing you want is to spend your coins and then wonder if it was the right choice. So, plan your adventures. Make a list of things you want to do, set a budget for them, and when the time comes, enjoy every moment without second-guessing. These experiences are what make life worthwhile. Use those coins to recharge and remind yourself why you work so hard. When done right, fun boosts your productivity. You deserve it. But never forget, the greatest treasure is knowledge. Now, let's talk about the greatest treasure you can acquire: financial knowledge. Financial education is the key that unlocks true wealth. And I, Scrooge McDuck, with my sharp mind and overflowing vault, know this better than anyone. When I began my journey to wealth, it wasn't just gold or investments that concerned me. I say, my expression thoughtful. I knew that to build something lasting, I needed to learn from the best. So, I sought out the top financiers in Patópolis, listened to their stories, learned their strategies, and most importantly, apply their advice. Believe me, learning never stops. I never stopped studying, and that's a crucial part of my success. Even today, I continue to learn because each new financial concept I uncover helps my wealth grow. Financial courses, books, and mentors are the real keys to success. No matter how much you know, there's always something new to learn. So seek out these resources and never hesitate to invest in your education. I still read a book every week to keep my vault overflowing. It's not just about money, it's about understanding how the financial world works and staying ahead of the game. Now, let's wrap up with a lesson you'll never forget. Now, my dear nephews, here's one very important thing to remember. Gold is just a means to an end. It can be used to achieve great things, but what really matters is how you live your life. Live with discipline, purpose, and most of all, joy. Because nothing is more valuable than the satisfaction of knowing you're in control of your own destiny. And here's an exclusive secret for you. Each year, review your 15-65-20 plan. That's right, take a look at how your income is divided, check your expenses, investments, and the fun you've planned. Regularly reassessing this will maximize your wealth and ensure you're always heading in the right direction. If you enjoyed these tips, don't miss the next video, where I'll show you how to turn your dreams into real treasures. Get ready for the next adventure.